Fear of success it was one of my biggest things. Is I just was like, what if I do get to the top, then what? And honestly, I've realized over the years, I'm always going to keep growing. I have now, for me, like, everything I do now has to have a purpose, and it has to align with my purpose and my vision and my why. And for the longest time, I didn't even know what my why was, because I don't have children right now. I don't, so it was one of those things that I was, at that time, I was a solar entrepreneur. I was doing bad all by myself, in this world. And I was just aligning myself with individuals. I didn't even know what masterminds were up to about 7 years ago, or communities like this. And I was aligning myself with individuals that just didn't know, they didn't know what my struggles and my pains. And so when I started hanging out with individuals that had the same struggles and pains that I had, or one step or two steps ahead of me, I realized we are all, that there was more encouragement. They say a lot of times, like, the people that are successful are the people that are that are willing to help, right? They're willing to help you and guide you to go through. If they're not that successful, they're just going to be hating on you and hating because they want to do what you're currently doing, but they don't have the courage, and they're very fearful. Fear of failure, absolutely. I'm currently, right now, as I mentioned, I'm being very vulnerable here. I'm starting my own coaching program and teaching women how to raise capital. I am fearful every single day right now because I'm having to go step out of my comfort zone, and that is getting on webinars like this, doing presentations. I am an introvert, believe it or not, and so it's one of those things that I know that if I have a one-on-one, I can really be able to get, be able to work and I feel a little bit more successful, but now I'm wanting to do one-to-many, and it's in groups like this. So how I help myself, sometimes I'll go through a downspin in the sense of like 30 minutes, an hour of just letting myself just feel the feeling. Gabby talks about this, just feel that feeling and checking in with that feeling and saying, okay, what is that feeling or that person? Because every time we have a fear of failure or we have a fear of something, it is in our subconscious mind or something of trauma that we've had in the past. And what it is that we were put in our some type of trauma when we were younger. For me, it was, making sure I was a perfectionist, making sure that I was seen by my parents, making sure that everything I did, as a child, I had a schedule. It was the craziest thing. And learning to uncover why did I need to do that and how has that followed into my adult years. So when I get into those things and I start to feel like I'm fear of failure, I start to remember why I'm doing this. Why am I building my real estate? Why am I doing my coaching program? What am I trying to accomplish? And if I don't do it, I'm telling you, I'm getting chills. If I don't do it, and I can't pour into ladies as yourself and being able to work and learn from you ladies, am I doing a disservice to me? Am I doing a disservice to you ladies? Because there are things and certain things that I've experienced, and there are things you guys experienced that I haven't, and we can help each other. So I check in with that fear of failure, see why, and then I remember and I keep pushing through.